All right, welcome back to Lions franchise here on Madden 24. We absolutely destroyed the Broncos last week, 64-17, and we'll be taking on the Bears this week. They are 0-3. We have quite a higher overall than they do. And I mean, probably shouldn't be much of a game. We're going to praise Gabriel Barkley here. 300 passing yards and beat the Bears. That's what they want us to do. We'll go ahead and do our weekly strategy and then we'll do our upgrades. I'm fine with defending the outside run. I don't want to run outside. I would rather throw it deep. And again, we're going to think about making some trades here in the next couple of weeks. Is Jack Campbell maybe going to get traded? Possibly. Is one of the offensive linemen going to get traded? Maybe. Just really haven't decided anything yet. There's Bronze. So throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So throw to him again. Here's McDonald. Just trying to get that multiplier up a little bit. Sometimes if you take a shot down the field, it's nice. There's a diving catch. That gets us silver. There's McDonald again. He's been nice in the drills. Just maybe hasn't really had the opportunities during games. There's gold. We've got gold. That one's knocked down, so we lose the multiplier. Our score's high enough now we could throw a pick every play and we wouldn't lose gold, so. Maybe we try to get McDonald involved a little more. Definitely don't want to stop running the ball with Gibbs. 750 XP, I mean, it's nice. Would be really nice to get a dev trade upgrade, but maybe he plays well in this game. Maybe we get a scenario next week. As long as we can just have a really good game and then not have any interceptions, there's always the chance you could end up with a dev trade scenario. No injuries. No practice injuries, anyway. Malcolm Rodriguez has an upgrade. Just go run stopper. +1 block shedding, +1 man coverage. Several other things there. I'm going to go run stopper on Verdon. +1 finesse moves, +1 strength, +2 tackle. Russell Holcomb has an upgrade. We'll go run stopper. He really doesn't see the field. Neither does our other. We'll go slot for Irving. +2 awareness, +2 man coverage, +1 zone. Really interested to see what his dev trait's going to be. We have another rookie linebacker that really doesn't see the field. Friedman. He's playing behind Jack Campbell and Malcolm Rodriguez. And then Jack Campbell's sub linebacker too. So Benji Fields is the power back. I mean, still can't get him to see the field much. And I think we're going to make a change at kick returner. I think I'm going to give Irving a chance. I know he's a much lower overall, but get a rookie onto the field. It always helps. Hampton is going to play at left tackle this week because Taylor Decker is injured. But that's about it. We'll get into the game here. Taking on the Bears. Is Justin Fields still their quarterback? I'm not sure. Ray Clayton, 200 yards last week, 5 touchdowns on only 9 catches. Looks like Fields might still be their quarterback. They are 0-3 though. Well, sometimes we struggle with the Bears. Sometimes we definitely struggle with the Bears. So we'll see. Hopefully we can beat them today, go to 4-0. And then take on I think we're taking on the Packers next week. So it's another divisional game. We've already beaten the Vikings. We beat the Chiefs week 1 in a wild game. If you haven't seen that one, go back and watch it. They ended up going for 2 at the end after scoring with no time left. And yeah, they didn't get it. So Fields, no touchdowns on the season. 3 picks. So he's not playing well. He's playing like they should have moved on from him. There's a handoff to DJ Moore. There's another handoff. Miles Sanders looks like. We'll go ahead and take a look at the Bears team here. Justin Fields, Miles Sanders, backup is Sheldon Ridley, Reggie Gilliam, DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, Isaiah Hodges, Austin McClendon, Joe Boykin, who's a rookie, Cole Kmet's still here, Dan Graham, the rookie, is the backup. Not a great offensive line, only 2 guys over an 80, but not horrible. Not great though. I mean, only 2 guys over an 80 is not great. Zach, Devin Price, DeForest Buckner is here. He's got to be what? I mean, he's been in the league 11 years now. Corey Joyner, Nolan Smith is here, which is interesting. Tremaine Edmonds, but outside of him, I mean, Perry Hines, so not the best defense. Jalen Johnson, Tyreek Stevenson, Russell Douglas, Max Forsett, Jaquan Brisker, Matt Gay's the kicker. It's not really like a super overpowered team, but they've been running the ball here. Malcolm Rodriguez is going to stop Fields after a game of 4. I think I'm going to try here to... I don't know. I was going to try to get some volume there from the game, but it's like stuttering on the bar, so I don't know if it's picking up some other sound or something, so I don't know. I don't want to like ruin the video if it's picking up some sound that it shouldn't. So probably just gonna have to listen to me talk. That's 2nd and 9 here. Ed Oliver with the tackle for loss. Ed Oliver's been a big part of this team. He's an X factor. Aiden Hutchinson's an X factor. Tariq Wallace is also an X factor, but you can only have so many X factors active on the field at a time. So it's a gain of 3. I'd like to hold them to a field goal. Ed Oliver is in the zone. And Fields is chased down. He's sacked by Irving, the rookie corner. That's probably like his 5th sack of the year or something. He had 3 in the last game. And Fields going to throw it away on 3rd and 16. Guess he didn't want to throw an interception there. They're going to settle for the field goal here. Field goal's good. Wasn't a long one. Wasn't super long, so they easily make the field goal. You can get Irving on the kick return, his first kick return of the season. Gets us out past the 25. Gonna hand it off to Gibbs here. He goes up the middle for about 2. 29 rushes for 161 yards last week. Did have a touchdown close to the end of the game. Trying to get away there and then throwing it down the field is picked off. Not what we need. Not an accurate throw on the run. Not a throw Gabriel Barkley can really make. Ed Oliver's still in the zone. Branch with the tackle. It's a first down, though. And after just 2 plays, we turn it over. Give the Bears really good field position here. Would love to hold them to another field goal or possibly get a turnover. Fields going to take off. Malcolm Rodriguez is going to cut him down. Ed Oliver out of the zone now. Thrown to the end zone. That's caught. That's a touchdown. DJ Moore. And the Bears take it 10-0 lead. Braxton Jones is hurt. Hurt on the extra point. We're down 10-0 here. Still very early in the game, though. Irving going to take another kickoff here. I'm going to get almost out to the 30, out to the 28. I'm going to hand this off to Gibbs here. He takes it for a gain of 5. I think we'll give it to him again. It's a first down. Give it to him again. He gets 5 more. Gonna go stick here. Gonna throw it out to Ray Clayton. That's a catch. He gets about 3. We're out to midfield. Gonna hand it off to Gibbs again. He gets the first down. Probably could have gotten a little more if he'd taken just a little bit better of an angle there. Gibbs is into the zone, and once again, I have forgotten to check his abilities. So we're going to throw it to him. He's going to pick up 9. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. We haven't had the ball a whole hell of a lot. It's been the Bears pretty much dominating time of possession. They started with the ball, and then we turned it over after 2 plays. So we haven't really had the ball a lot. Gibbs going to get us another first down. Not really liking any of the passing plays they're giving us there. Gibbs is going to pick up another first down. He's got 7 runs for 41 yards so far. He's just eating them up. We're going to go play action here. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off again. Stevenson just jumping the route and returning it out to the 11. Field's going to get sacked. It's, nearly a safety. They're going to say he was at the 1. That's a big loss on that play. And they're going to take it out of the end zone. Going to get to the 2. Just trying to avoid the safety on that one. Looks like they may hand it off again here. They're going to get a decent gain out to the 10. But that's going to bring up 4th down. Sack really killed their drive there. Irving is not going to be the punt returner, only the kick returner. Pippin's still the punt returner. Feel like he's done a good enough job as punt returner. Going to get us to the 49. So the interception just not really going to cost us a whole lot here. But Barkley's already thrown 2, so going to throw that one out to Gabe Davis. That's a first down. I think we'll hand it off to Gibbs here. He's been running the ball pretty well. Gonna run behind Ray Clayton there. Gonna take a shot to Ray Clayton. He makes the catch. That's a touchdown. Ray Clayton had 5 in the last game. Gets another one there. First touchdown of the game. That extra point's no good. That went way faster than I thought it was going to. I'm not sure why it went quite so fast on the extra point there. Usually it doesn't go quite that fast. They're going to run it with Fields again, but he gets nowhere. Tackled by Malcolm Rodriguez. They're going to hand it off on 2nd and 14. Gets them to 3rd and 6. And that one's picked off by Scott. Standing right in front of the receiver and just throw it right to him. It's going to give us the ball at the 31. Going to hand it off to Gibbs here. He's only going to get 2. But we're going to hurry back to the line. Going to get it out to Gabe Davis. Nearly gets a touchdown all the way down to the 2. Going to hand it off to Gibbs. He gets into the end zone and we take the lead. We'll take the extra point here, make it a field goal game. And now I've hit it too soon and we've missed 2 extra points. Didn't quite go as fast that time, I don't think. I don't think it. I don't play this game that often, to be honest. Like, I only play when I'm recording. So, I know in our other franchise series where I have Malik Cunningham as the quarterback, we have Evan McPherson on the team. So, the meter on the extra points is really slow. Browns franchise, I haven't played in a while. That's going to be a sack. Aiden Hutchinson with the sack on Justin Fields. He's got 1.5 sacks. 3 sacks on the day. Our defense is starting to shut things down against the Bears here. Fields going to scramble. Going to throw it away. He had room. Could have continued up the field, but he throws it away on 3rd down. What a bad decision. They're going to punt. We're going to get the ball back. And look to extend our lead here. Pippen gets a few on the return. 8 touchdowns on the season for Jahmyr Gibbs. Already 600 yards rushing. You got to remember, this is only the 4th game of the season. Gonna throw it to Ray Clayton. He can't quite catch up to it. Was looking to throw it to McDonald, but really didn't like it. We're going to scramble with Gabriel Barkley. Already to the 2-minute warning. Didn't realize we were that close to the end of the half, but I guess we are. On the draw to Gibbs. Go 4 verticals here to Ray Clayton. That's a catch. That's a touchdown. Ray Clayton, his second touchdown of the game. He is just unstoppable. We're once again going to attempt to kick the extra point. That's good accuracy, but they were trying to block it on that one. Finally, we make an extra point, 19-10. Extra point does make it a 2-score game. Hutchinson in the zone. I'm going to take Tariq Wallace. Fields going to scramble, ends up throwing it. And a big tackle there. Fields going to scramble again. Hutchinson can't catch him. It's the problem with Fields. He is very fast. He's hard to tackle when he gets in the open field and starts scrambling. He's going to take off, start to scramble again, but we miss a tackle. He did throw it out to Miles Sanders. It's going to take Hutchinson out of the zone here. Fields throwing again. They're going to say he caught that. They're going to say his feet were in bounds. Darnell Mooney going to drag the feet for first down again. They're moving right down the field. They are still in this game. Only a 2-score game. Gonna throw that one out to the running back. Miss a tackle, and that's another first down. They've got plenty of time here. And we may think about calling timeouts if they don't score, so we can get the ball back. That one's caught. That's a touchdown. Great play there by Fields to DJ Moore. It's going to leave us 51 seconds and all of our timeouts to come down and score. (19-17). It's been a close game. Of course, they had a 10-0 lead, and we scored 19 unanswered. So Irving with the return only gets us out to the 20. Ray Clayton in the zone now. We're going to look to him. He makes the catch. He breaks a tackle. He's still going. Down to the 44. We're going to call a timeout here. We're actually going to look to McDonald on this play. Overthrown. Poor accuracy. He had a step there. Going to throw it to Ray Clayton again. That's not a great pass. The coverage was good too. Going to throw it over the middle to Braylon Berry. And he has a first down. Taking another timeout here. 26 seconds left in the half. Going to take off with Gabriel Barkley. He's going to get it all the way down to the 3. We're going to take our last time out here. Going to get it to Ray Clayton again. He's wide open. It's another touchdown for Ray Clayton. I think I'm going to go for 2 here to make it a 10-point game. Gabriel Barkley going to scramble up the middle for 2. We'll kick it off here. They're going to have 15 seconds. They do have all their timeouts, but they're just going to hand it off here. They get a big gain, though, and they're going to take a timeout. Maybe now they look to throw the ball. It's a completion. There's a broken tackle. And now they're going to line up for a long field goal. They made it all the way down to the 38. It's no good. Still 1 second on the clock. And I'd like to take a shot here. Go 4 verticals here. Take a shot to McDonald. Incomplete. That's going to take us to the half. Pretty exciting first half. We have a 10-point lead. Same amount of offensive snaps for each team. Panthers taking on the Packers. Cleveland taking on LA. Or not LA. Las Vegas. And the Raiders beating the Browns. The Browns have Jared Goff, apparently. I don't think that was where we traded him. That's where he is now. Joe Thomas and the Vikings taking on the 0-3 Commanders. We'll continue to throw it deep. And I think we'll continue to defend the outside run because it hasn't really been the worst thing. Irving with the kick return. Takes it up the middle to the 25. We're going to run it with Gibbs to start the second half. Would love to score here. Take a 3-score lead. Only going to get 2 on that run. I'm going to hurry up to the line. We're going to run it again. This time to the other side. Going to get a big gain to the 42. Going to run it again right up the middle. Only going to get 3 that time. And now we're going to hurry up to the line again and go play action. I'm going to take a shot way down the field to the end zone. Gabe Davis with the touchdown. Gabe Davis, that might be his first touchdown of the season. He beat the defender there, and Had enough space to just make the catch. We'll take the extra point. Make it a 17-point game. 4 plays, 75 yards. And I was really looking to Ray Clayton most of the time there on that play, but Gabe Davis was just so open. We've got good receivers. We probably could utilize them a little more. That one's dropped. Let's see what our home team has periodically trouble seeing receivers, and away team has improved coverage. So Field's gonna take off here. He's got plenty of space. Brewer gonna chase him down. He's got 8 rushes for 48 yards. We've had some trouble today when Fields has decided to scramble. That one's right to Jaden McPhee. He picks it off. Not going to get it in the end zone. Going to take it down to the 16-yard line. Go play action here. Just going to scramble with Gabriel Barkley. He picks up 5. Tried to throw it out to Brock Wright. Didn't have the protection on the play, though. Just going to check it down to Ray Clayton. He's going to bounce off a tackle. Get it to 4th and inches. I mean, we could put this game away right here with a touchdown. Field goal doesn't do much. Makes it a 20-point game instead of a 17-point game. They're going to give us the first down on that? Don't think they are. Don't think they're going to give it. They didn't give us the forward progress. It's not a first down. Bears are going to get the ball back here. I'll throw a little screen pass almost. 3rd and 4 here. Big play. A touchdown here for the Bears would get it back to a 10-point game. That one's incomplete. And they're going to punt. Should have good field position here. Remember, our goal for the game was to get Gabriel Barkley 300 passing yards. I'm not entirely sure what he's at right now. And I don't know why they have to show us Jahmyr Gibbs rushing yards every time he comes on the field. Oh, I was trying to take a shot to McDonald there, but we're sacked by DeForest Buckner. Play action here. Take a shot to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a catch. We'll look to Amon-Ra St. Brown again. That's knocked down. Need 40 more passing yards. That shouldn't really be a problem. I'll just send Amon-Ra St. Brown deep here. Nobody's covering him. But we miss him. Good accuracy out of reach? How is it good accuracy if it's out of reach? How does that make any sense? Gonna look to the end zone for St. Brown again, but it's incomplete. We can kick a 49-yard field goal. I think I'm gonna go for it. Those previous plays, we didn't look to Ray Clayton at all. But he's got one here. He's got us down to the 4. If he ever gets hurt, we're going to be in big trouble. Gonna get it out to St. Brown. That's a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Ray Clayton's got a foot sprain. I don't want him coming back in. He could be out for the rest of the game. This game's well in hand. Hey, sit out as long as you need to, Ray Clayton. Do not come back in and get, even more injured. So hopefully he sits as long as he needs to. 41-17 now. We have poured it on in the second half here. We've tried to be aggressive. They're going to hand it off. They're still continuing to try to run the ball. Even down 17-41. I'm going to throw that one. Nearly caught. Covered was good, though. I mean, that was tight coverage. That one's caught. I think that was Cole Kmet. It was. They've got a first down. We've been good. This might be the best team I've put together in a franchise series so far. I did win a Super Bowl in Madden 23 when I was playing on my laptop, and it was super laggy. Like, it lagged really hard. It was bad. Don't go back and watch those. They're on the channel, but it's hard to watch. That was when I first started the channel, but before I bought my Xbox. But that was probably the best team I'd put together other than this one. Kirby Joseph with the pick. We get the ball back here. Still need a few more yards for Gabriel Barkley to meet that scenario that we had. Tried to get it to McDonald. I mean, that was good coverage. We only need 8 yards. We're going to look deep for Amon-Ra St. Brown. That one's knocked down. Could have been a little more out in front of him. Would have been a touchdown. And I'm probably looking for McDonald on this play. Brock Wright is still in for Ray Clayton. McDonald with a catch. Gets us over 300 yards. Gonna hand this off to Gibbs here. He's gonna break a tackle. Trying to get to McDonald. He just didn't have any separation there. We're gonna scramble with Barkley up the middle. He gets us down to the 1. Gonna throw it to St. Brown. That's his second touchdown of the game. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think we'll go for 2. Just rub it in a little. It's a rivalry game, why not? Throw it to McDonald is picked off. Fortunately, I don't think that actually counts as a pick since it's on a 2-point conversion. Doesn't go down in the stats. And run that screen again. Only get 7. When you're down 30 points, I mean, short passes aren't going to win you the game. That's a catch. That's a first down, but it's probably going to take us to the end of the third here. DJ Moore, 5 catches for 49 yards. I mean, we've been stopping the Bears, right? They haven't been able to make a drive down the field in a while. Had a couple of turnovers. That's a good play by them, but it's just a little too late. They'd have to score 30 points here in the fourth quarter. And that's without letting us score anything, which, probably not going to happen. They're going to hand it off here. Wallace with the tackle for loss. It's Wallace's first tackle of the game. He hasn't really been involved a whole lot. They're double teaming him right there. And Irving with the sack. 2.5 sacks on the game for Irving. Bears going to go for it here on 4th and 16. Irving hasn't had a lot of interceptions this year, but he's had several sacks. That one's knocked down. Turnover on downs, we get the ball again. They just want us to run the ball. And off to Gibbs here. He breaks a few tackles. Gets about 4. Good play action here. Maybe look to Brock Wright. Ray Clayton's still not on the field, so. Brock Wright with the catch. Tipped it to himself. And nearly another pick for Gabriel Barkley there. McDonald going to go straight down the field here. We're looking to McDonald. That's picked off. Bears with the interception. We'll see if they can do anything with it. Third pick of the game for Gabriel Barkley. I guess you can throw 3 picks when you throw 6 touchdowns, but it's still not good. Not good. Some pressure up the middle there. Fields taking off. Fields fumbles the ball. Recovered by Aiden Hutchinson. Nobody's there to tackle him. He gets back up. And It's tackled immediately, but Aiden Hutchinson with the fumble recovery. Gabriel Barkley going to have another chance here to get 7 touchdowns in the game. Gibbs has 100 yards. We're almost over 500 total yards on this game. I'm going to throw it out to Gibbs, get a few yards back here. Going to throw it out to McDonald. He makes the catch, but can't get much more. 4th and 2. 54-yard field goal. I think I'm actually going to go with a fullback dive. Get Ankrum on the field. Going to hand it off to him. He can't get there. Only gets a yard. We're going to give the ball back to the Bears after an interception. They fumbled the ball, and then we turn it over on downs. They throw a screen here. But it's running time off the clock. I mean, they can't win this game. They have less than 4 minutes now to score 30 points. I mean, it's really just not even possible. Fields has thrown 3 interceptions today. The difference is he doesn't have the touchdowns that Gabriel Barkley has. There's another interception by Brewer. Kevin Brewer with his first pick of the game. We're going to get Benji Fields onto the field now. The rookie. Who hasn't played much all season. He's going to get 5. We'll hurry up here. We'll keep Benji on the field. Benji Fields on the field. He's going to get a handoff here. Going to get a nice gain. He's got 2 for 20. Let's give it to him again. Can we get Benji Fields a touchdown? Going to take us nearly to the 2-minute warning here. We can't get the play. Now Benji Fields probably going to come off the field. We're going to need a play here that's 2 Benji Fields. We got that count. We got the ISO play to Benji Fields here. Would love to get Benji Fields into the end zone. Pretty sure he hasn't scored a touchdown this year. 4 for 37 is not bad. We're going to flip the play to the other side. Benji Fields is going to power for 5 there. I think we just run the same play again. Bears are kind of content with letting us run out the clock here. And Benji Fields with his first career touchdown. Benji Fields, the rookie. And we're going to go for 2. Try to run an option kind of play there, and it just... I don't think that play ever works, so... 53-17, that's likely going to be the final. Unless they score or turn it over. Don't know how aggressive they're going to be here, down nearly 40 points with a minute left, but I guess we'll see. Fields throwing. That's picked off by Brewer again. That was the same play. The same play he had the interception on a minute ago. Can we get Benji Fields back on the field? Can we get Benji Fields a second touchdown here? 6 turnovers today for Chicago. Benji Fields. Gonna hand it to him again. Go no huddle here. Just trying to get him another touchdown. Only gets a yard there. He's got 10 rushes for 70 yards. And he's barely been on the field. Call timeout here. I don't think Benji Fields is getting another touchdown. Nothing here that has Benji Fields on the field, so. It's going to be a penalty. Delay game. Tried to get Benji Fields in a package there. And Benji Fields is so freaking slow trying to get him down the field. Okay, well, Benji Fields did not get another touchdown. He was practically triple covered on that last play, but we're going to win the game 53-17. Player stats here. Gabriel Barkley, 19 for 35. Maybe not the best completion percentage. 54. Fields actually had a better completion percentage than Gabriel Barkley. But the 6 touchdowns is the difference. Only 3 interceptions compared to 5 for Fields. Jahmyr Gibbs had 102 rushing, had a touchdown. Benji Fields had 11 for 72 and a touchdown. I'd like to get him on the field more. It's just we're gonna have to actually go in and select to sub him into packages and stuff. Fields had 59, Sanders had 57. Gabriel Barkley scrambled 4 times for 43 yards. So we had over 200 yards rushing. Unfortunately, had the one fullback run there that wasn't very good. DJ Moore had 7 catches. Cole Kmet had 7 catches. Ray Clayton had 7 for 132. We'll just look at us here. Gabe Davis had 3 for 101. Had a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown only had 3 catches, but did have 2 touchdowns. McDonald tried to get him involved. It was kind of tough. Gibbs had a couple of catches. Brock Wright had a nice catch. Braylon Berry had 1 catch. Defensively, Brian Branch led the team in tackles. Had about the same amount as Malcolm Rodriguez. Had the same amount as Malcolm Rodriguez. Irving with a lot of tackles as well. Irving led the team in tackles for loss. He's a defensive back, and he led the team in tackles for loss. Also led the team in sacks. Aiden Hutchinson had 1.5. Ed Oliver had a half. Really thought we had more sacks than that, but I mean, I guess that's what? It's like 4.5 sacks. It adds up to 4.5 sacks. So somewhere we're missing a half a sack. I mean, not really, because you can have more than one player get a half a sack. But Kevin Brewer had 2 picks, both on the same exact play. Scott had a pick. Kirby Joseph had a pick. Jaden McPhee, as always, finding a way to get involved. We did have a forced fumble from Malcolm Rodriguez that was recovered by Aiden Hutchinson. Kicking, we did not even attempt a field goal. Why is Ryan Stonehouse showing up and kicking? Probably because we didn't even try a field goal, so he's there too. Did miss a couple of extra points though. That was a little bit frustrating, but that's just, my fault. I mean, just not really paying enough attention, I guess. Jaden McPhee's got an upgrade. I'm going to go slot. You get a lot of good man coverage upgrades when you go slot. Awareness, change of direction, man coverage +1, +1 press, +1 tackle, and +1 zone coverage. He's an X factor. He's playing up to 98 man coverage. I think we're gonna have to start working on his zone ability. Keep going, run stopper for Ed Oliver. +1 awareness, +3 play rec, and +1 pursuit. Not great upgrades. He's playing up to 93 block shedding. Power moves is pretty good. We'll check on that quarterback 1 check-in. I appreciate what you said to the media. It motivated me to play well. Glad to hear it had a positive effect. He had a great game. +5 medium and deep accuracy for the next 2 games. And linemen will have better blocking. So, I mean, that's fine. No scenarios of any kind this week against the Packers. They're 1-3. And they are the next best team in the division. I don't think it's going to be a problem winning the division. Don't have hardly any cap space to bring these guys back. Verdon doesn't want to come back. I think we're going to have to trade some of these guys. I think Gabe Davis we're probably just going to let walk at the end of the year. I think we need him. He wants like a $70 million contract. I just don't think so. I mean, he's not involved in the offense enough. He gets like a couple of catches a game. He had 100 yards in that last game. But who's to say I can't replace that with somebody else? Campbell wants a big deal. We're going to look to probably trade him at some point. Malcolm Rodriguez. Jonah Jackson. And then we've got young guys like Dylan Collins. Damian Ballard doesn't see the field at all at this point. Brock Wright, we can let walk. Taylor Decker. He's injured right now, and we may look to trade him when he comes back from injury. The fullback, he wants a big deal. Like, that's a very large deal for a fullback. He's a good fullback, but he's barely on the field. We have options for Kevin Brewer and Tariq Wallace, which it might be better off not taking the options and just trying to re-sign them next year. But that's going to do it for this one. We'll take on the Packers in the next episode. They're 1-3. I think this division is going to be a cakewalk. It's really going to be the non-divisional games that, might be tough. But we've had a pretty easy schedule so far, so Hopefully that'll continue. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.